Triple H clears the air on Brock Lesnar's WWE status. The best and worst of WrestleMania 40, Night 1, Drew McIntyre confirms he's leaving WWE if he fails to become world champion. Real reason why Gunther lost the Intercontinental Title to Sami Zayn, Naomi scared during her WrestleMania entrance. Roman Reigns embarrassingly botched a spot twice at WWE WrestleMania. Triple H attacks The Rock during WrestleMania press conference. Let's dive right in. The best and worst of WrestleMania 40 Night 1. WrestleMania 40 Night 1 began slowly, as fans appeared to lose interest. Midway through the event, it picked up when the WWE Universe witnessed the coronation of a couple new champions. Jimmy Uso played mind games on his brother Jey Uso throughout their fight, which could be seen from a mile away. To begin the super event, Rhea Ripley defended her Women's World Championship against Becky Lynch, who was suffering from a high temperature and strep throat. Let's take a look at some of the greatest and worst moments from the first night of the Showcase of the Immortals. Number 3. Best. Two new WWE tag teams were crowned during WrestleMania 40. Damian Priest and Finn Balor defended their undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania 40 in a six-pack tag team ladder match. However, this was not the only catch. Their Raw and SmackDown tag team titles were hung separately above the ring, and the rules stated that whoever reached one set of belts was the winner for that particular brand. The tag titles were unified in May 2022. Since then, there has been an increase in spectacular tag teams on Raw and SmackDown. Judgment Day, on the other side, appears to be on the verge of disbandment since all members appear to plot feuds and vengeance plans without informing everyone. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller won the SmackDown tag team titles, while Awesome Truth won the Raw tag team titles, marking R-Truth's first victory at WrestleMania. This distinction of brand-specific gold would also prevent stars from crossing across despite WWE's policy prohibiting it. Number 2. Worst. Jason Kels and Lane Johnson's sudden interruption during the six-man tag team match. WrestleMania attracts several celebrities and well-known figures who make rare appearances or participate in matches. Sometimes they are pre-planned and engaged in a passionate conflict, and on rare cases, an unplanned confrontation results in a fallout. At WrestleMania 40, Rey Mysterio teamed up with Dragon Lee to face Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. Two individuals wearing Rey Mysterio masks pushed their way through the audience and attacked the leader of Legado del Fantasma and a member of the Judgment Day, allowing the LDO to win. They later exposed themselves, revealing themselves to be American football players Jason Kels and Lane Johnson of the Philadelphia Eagles. Their participation in the WrestleMania 40 match had no prior history and was unrelated to either side of the feud. This elicited conflicting comments from fans who were perplexed by the situation. Number 2. Best. Jade, Carill, Bianca, Belair, and Naomi wowed the WWE Universe with a WrestleMania 40 victory. Initially, the presentation appeared to lack the pace of matches that included predictable tactics and finishes. The excitement and frenzy surrounding WrestleMania 40 was heightened by the six-woman tag team event. Jade Cargill competed in her second official WWE match, making her WrestleMania debut. Cargill linked up with Bianca Belair and Naomi to combat damage control. The trio's arrival appeared to share a common presentation style. They did, however, put up a good fight against Asuka, Kairi Singh, and Dakota Kai using some of their methods against them. Before Jade Cargill was tagged into the match, the WWE Universe began chanting for her, expressing their excitement to see what she had to deliver at WrestleMania 40. Number 1. Worst. The Rock uses his authoritative role in the WrestleMania 40 main match and Roman Reigns attacks him. It was unusual for The Rock to use his whole force to guarantee the match went his way. The final boss arrived with a vendetta to make an example of Cody Rhodes in front of his mother, who was seated ringside. The tag team fight quickly escalated into a no DQ match, with the Bloodline members doing every available shenanigans to get an advantage over their opponents. The Great One repeatedly impeded Rhodes and Rollins from making a tag, used the weight belt against them, and even threatened the referee during a 10 count. His ring rust was visible, and the tempo of the bout gradually increased over time throughout their WrestleMania 40 encounter. One significant moment and could impact Roman Reigns' match tomorrow was when he unintentionally speared The Rock. Reigns was about to spear Cody Rhodes until Seth Rollins moved him out of the way. As a result, viewers are excited to see what Night 2 has in store. Number 1. Best. Sami Zayn ends Gunther's 666-day Intercontinental Championship reign. Sami Zayn validated his point and astonished fans by pinning Gunther in WrestleMania 40. Last month, the Canadian star won the gauntlet match on Raw, earning a crack at the Ring General's Intercontinental Championship. Zayn was keen on being a title holder again in mid-2023, hinting at a possible World Heavyweight Championship challenge. He took on a more serious attitude and met Chad Gable, who shared his desire to dethrone Gunther. At WrestleMania 40, Zayn used his prior persona, El Generico's signature maneuver, to gain an advantage over his opponent. This victory allows him to return to his prominent position as a competitor with a mission. Drew McIntyre confirms he's leaving WWE if he fails to become world champion. As WrestleMania XL begins, the pressure is on. Night 1 features some major matches, but tomorrow's show will be much bigger, with both men's world titles on the line. Roman Reigns will defend his undisputed WWE Universal Championship against Cody Rhodes, but Drew McIntyre will also compete for gold. The Scottish Warrior will challenge Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship in what appears to be a must-win situation. During an interview with Byron Saxton at WWE World, McIntyre stated that he will leave the company if the Visionary is not dethroned on Sunday. As seen in the video provided by Alex McCarthy on Twitter, the Scotsman declared he shouldn't be in this industry if he doesn't beat Rollins at WrestleMania XL. "If I can't win against Seth Rollins on Sunday, then quite frankly I shouldn't be in this industry. I'll leave WWE," Drew McIntyre declared in a statement. This comes amid reports that Drew McIntyre has yet to sign a new contract with WWE, adding some reality to the situation. However, it is unclear what the Scottish Warrior's future holds. This may simply sweeten his probable victory at WrestleMania XL Night 2, as he appears to have placed his career on the line. Real reason why Gunther lost the Intercontinental title to Sami Zayn. Matt Morgan, a wrestling veteran, feels Gunther's epic Intercontinental Championship reign ended at WWE WrestleMania for one significant reason. The Ring General's historic reign as Intercontinental Champion ended a few hours ago at WrestleMania XL Night 1 after 666 days. The Imperium leader lost his title against Sami Zayn in one of the show's finest matches. On a Gigantic Pop podcast, Matt Morgan stated that the main reason Gunther lost to the former Bloodline member was that the Ring General will now chase the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther has to have that title removed since he will be Heavyweight Champion, and it isn't a matter of if, but when. So in my opinion, this is another positive development that has occurred here. Naomi scared during her WrestleMania entrance. Naomi returned to WWE earlier this year for the Women's Royal Rumble match and went on to compete in a 6-woman tag team match against Damage Control at WrestleMania XL. As part of the show's shows, the Glow and her team were given a special entrance, although she was terrified while doing it. The former SmackDown Women's Champion teamed up with Jade, Carill, and Bianca Belair to face Kairi Sane, Asuka, and Dakota Kai. Naomi and her crew won the show's shows because to Jade Cargill's outstanding performance. The winning trio attended the WrestleMania XL Saturday post-show press conference. They discussed how they came together as a group and the unique entry they were a part of. Bianca Belair revealed that Naomi felt cold during the trio's entrance rehearsal, but she was oaked during the big act thanks to the excitement and the crowd. The Glow mentioned that she felt at ease the entire time. Bianca Belair responded to her friend's claim, saying the former SmackDown Women's Champion was shaking during the practice. The WWE EST stated that she and Carill held Naomi's hand to calm her down and guided her through the process. Roman Reigns embarrassingly botched a spot twice at WWE WrestleMania. Matt Morgan, a wrestling veteran, claimed that Roman Reigns missed a spot twice during the main event bout at WWE WrestleMania on Saturday, causing Cody Rhodes to call an audible. The Tribal Chief teamed up with his cousin, The Rock, for a major tag team bout against the American Nightmare and World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. They competed in the main event on the opening night of this year's shows. Despite the Visionaries and Rhodes' efforts, they were unable to overcome the Bloodline. Throughout the match, Rhodes surprisingly locked fingers with Reigns, while Morgan's co-host Glenn Rubenstein questioned why the American Nightmare would utilize such a technique. The former WWE superstar said that he had to call an audible after his opponent appeared to blew a place twice. When Cody extended his hand to lock fingers with Roman, it was like, why didn't they just arm wrestle? They blew the place. They blew it. He and Roman ruined the spot. They blew it. Roman made a mistake by throwing a clothesline, which Cody avoided. He went to it twice, and both times they made a mistake. So Cody calmed the match down and returned to this B, he explained. Triple H clears the air on Brock Lesnar's WWE status. Brock Lesnar's absence on WWE television following his match with Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam Premium Live event has fueled speculation regarding his future with the company. Many fans felt Lesnar would not return to WWE, particularly after being implicated in Vince McMahon's lawsuit. However, Triple H has offered confirmation of Lesnar's status. Lesnar was originally scheduled to compete in the Royal Rumble. However, his objectives were hampered by his legal involvement in Vince McMahon's trafficking lawsuit. In addition to his absence from WWE programming, Lesnar experienced more setbacks in his relationship with the company. Notably, he was eliminated from the most recent WWE video game. WWE 2K24, and from WWE creatives plans for the foreseeable future. During the WrestleMania XL press conference, Triple H answered questions concerning Brock Lesnar's status in WWE. The game stated that Lesnar is still under contract with WWE, but is spending time at home. Right now, Brock is at home just being Brock. We'll see where this goes from there. The scenario remains the same as previously. Brock has not left WWE. He's just home being Brock. During the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony, Paul Heyman also acknowledged Brock Lesnar. It is unclear whether the Beast incarnate will return to WWE, but fans are eagerly awaiting his return. In the wake of conjecture about Brock Lesnar's WWE future, Triple H's recent confirmation adds clarification. Despite his absence and setbacks, Lesnar remains under contract with the company. Triple H's declaration that Lesnar is home being Brock has fans curious about his next move. As we anticipate his eventual comeback, one thing is certain: the excitement for the Beast Incarnate's next chapter in WWE grows. Are you shocked Brock Lesnar is still with WWE at the moment? Please let us know in the comments. Triple H attacks The Rock during WrestleMania press conference. Triple H, WWE Chief Content Officer, recently made a hilarious joke about following The Rock. The game started off WrestleMania XL, announcing that WWE was entering a new era. He spoke in depth about the Stanford-based company's initiatives following the Night 1 event and congratulated the locker room for putting on a great display despite the weather. Rhea Ripley, Naomi, Bianca Belair, Jade, Carill, Paul Heyman, and Roman Reigns, and the People's Champion were among the other stars who attended the press conference. Triple H was the last to speak to fans at the WrestleMania XL Saturday post-show press conference. As he settled down, the King of Kings said that after 3 decades in the industry, he should have known better than to follow The Rock. His comments confirmed that the final boss was the most popular attraction in the industry. The line elicited plenty of laughter from the assembled reporters. You'd think that after like 25 to 30 years, I'd learned not to follow The Rock. But here I am anyway, Triple H stated. It remains to be seen what surprises the game has in store for fans on the second night of the show of shows.